Regulators. On the surface, you can make sure that there are no leaks from the regulators by making a buddy check. You can make a further check in the water by applying the safety check techniques seen a moment ago. If the mouthpiece, membrane and purge button of the second stage are not integral or are positioned incorrectly, you could inhale water as well as air. To prevent this happening, you should regularly inspect the various components and, before fitting the regulator to the cylinder, try doing this test. With the air inlet of the first stage closed with its airtight cap, try breathing from the mouthpiece. If everything is in order, you will not be able to inhale air. If this is not the case, you must locate the source of the leak and try to repair it or change regulators. Always check that the tie wrap holding the mouthpiece in place is in good condition. Otherwise, during the dive, you could suddenly find yourself with a mouthpiece, but no second stage. A possible malfunction of the regulator is a free flow. If you are using a cylinder with a double valve and two separate regulators, use the regulator that is working and get your buddy to close the valve to which the free-flowing regulator is attached. After having stopped the flow of air, begin the ascent. If you are using an octopus system, change over to the auxiliary second stage. If the problem is due to sediment in the casing of the second stage, it may be enough to just press down on the purge button a few times while holding the mouthpiece downwards. If the free flow continues, bend the low-pressure hose of the free-flowing second stage and hold it tightly where it is bent. If the flow of air stops, keep the hose in this position and begin the ascent with your buddy. The free flow may also be caused by a malfunction in the first stage of the regulator. In this case, bending the hose will block the flow but will cause the second stage you are breathing from to begin free-flowing. At this point, you have to use the technique of breathing from a free-flowing regulator, thus reducing the risk of running out of air. Remember that your dive buddy must always be close by and ready to begin sharing their air supply if necessary. If you are considering diving in cold water, always make sure that you use a suitable regulator with an anti-freeze system. In fact, when diving in particularly cold water, an ordinary regulator may begin free-flowing because ice crystals form inside the various components, compromising its functioning.